in the ocean. All I have to say, I updated my profile picture, so you'll see that. Oh, let me finish the story. So then I pack up all my shit and I'm like, all right, I gotta go up. I got no other option but to go up to get out of here. And it's my birthday. I was like, I'm gonna go to the San Diego Gas Lamp District to find some karaoke, some coffee, some food, and hang out for my birthday. And I did, and it was like so much fun. So much fun. And then like the let out afterwards, it was like I was there till like 3 or 4 in the morning, this taco shop. The police were there. That was weird. I was like, I ended up leaving. I didn't even get tacos. I was like, it was getting weird. Anyways, I grab all my things and I'm like, one heavy bag on each shoulder, like heavy. Like, what was I thinking? And I wasn't, I just wanted to get there, and I did, and I had the experience, and I wouldn't change a thing about it. And I'd do it again, but fuck that hike, because I had to take all of my things back up, and I was like, by the time I took like the second and the third step up the mountain, I was like, shit, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna, I was like, you know what? I was literally praying. I was like, God, help me. Send help. Collapse this timeline, the space of time, and like just help me get to the end of this. Help me to get to the top of this. Please help me. Give me the strength, because right now my knee was hurting me. I was exhausted. I was so tired. I ate, but like I could feel it, like my body was like needing some sort of nourishment. I was just like, it felt like an impossible feat. And it felt like it took so long, and I was just trying to get up there before it got too dark, because it was already like, you know, at the ocean when you're there, like once the sun starts going down, it's gone in like 5 minutes, it feels like. Anyways, people were going up, and this guy saw me struggling. He's like, do you need help? I was like, yes, thank you. Thank you. And he took my camera bag for me, and I was taking breaks. I was trying my best. Listen, I was trying my best. I am not a fast hiker. I will hike and I will get there, but like, don't wait on me. So he ended up just leaving my stuff at the top. I was like, just leave it. Go ahead, you're good. I'll get it. I'll find it. It'll be fine. And I got up there and I had all my things, and I just put my things down and I sat off to the side on this rock, and then this like release of emotion just came over me. And I just started like crying, like just hand in my face, like crying. And I was listening to music. I can't remember what it was right now. I might have a video of it. But what it felt like was the first part of the first 40 years of that book of my life was like kind of coming to an end. And it felt like the culmination of all the suppressed grief and anger and unexpressed tears and vocalizing my needs or whatever it was, like just all the ways that I had created internal prisons for myself, and all the ways that I had experienced just hardship in my life. And it felt like that hike back up was like a personification of the culmination of all of those hard, heavy experiences. And I was just like there, and I was just like, that was so hard. That was so hard. Like physically, it was so hard. And I go hiking, but I don't carry all this shit with me when I go hiking normally. And I'm usually more like nourished and hydrated and all these things. But like, I was like, that was so hard, and I didn't have a choice but to keep going. And it felt like motherhood. It felt like abusive ass relationships. It felt like unfair things in treatment. It felt like me putting others over myself for a lifetime. And it was like, I didn't okay it away. I didn't say, you're okay now. I didn't say, it's okay. I said, you're right. That was really hard. And I just sat there, and I sat there with myself and with the grief and everything that came up in the tears, and I just let myself release it. Right there, people were walking by, finishing their hike back up, like I don't know, probably 50 or 100 people. And I was just there on my 40th birthday. Like, it felt like an honoring of all of the hard that had transpired thus far. And just to sit there and feel that as like a symbol of all of it. And just be like, yeah, that was hard. And when I felt like that was done kind of moving through me, I was like, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. And then I went to my car and I sat there for like 30 minutes trying to figure out what I wanted to do because I was tired. I was like, do I go home? But it's my birthday. I brought an outfit to change and I had sand literally in every crevice of my body. And I was like, fuck it. It's my birthday. I'm in San Diego. I'm going to the Lamp District. And it was so fun. It was so fun. It was so much fun. I had like this great coffee that I found. I never found food. I never got food because I was like, maybe I'll go to this Thai place. I love Thai food. And it was just like kind of a hole in the wall. I was like, it's my birthday. I want something kind of more fun or like whatever, cute. And I ended up finding this dual piano bar, which is really cool, which is the next best thing that karaoke to me. Because it's like these two big grand pianos and they're facing each other, if you've never been. And it's two people. Usually it's a man and a woman on opposite sides. And you write your request of what song you want them to perform, to sing and play. And you like tip like $10, $20, whatever it is. Obviously the higher the tip, they're gonna go for those first. And they take turns, they alternate playing the request depending on which ones they know. Like if they don't know, like here, you play this one. And then the whole crowd just like sings along and it's so much fun. I love it. And I got a drink and I had a gummy and I ended up, oh my God, when I was at the coffee house, I was outside, I brought my book, Earth, which was a great book. And I was drinking my coffee and I was reading and I was dressed cute. I had like my boots on. You know what I mean? And this guy walks by. He's like getting ready to go up to his apartment next to the coffee shop. And he stops and he's talking to me. And he's like, are you reading a book? I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, that's crazy. Somebody like you doesn't look like you would be sitting here reading a book. I was like, thanks. I don't know what that means. I do, but I don't. And I was like, yeah, I read. I can read. And we ended up hanging out for like an hour or two just talking. And never talked to him again. I actually ended up giving him the book because we were just like really aligned in a lot of things. And I love it when I'm like in this really like fun, like just delicious, free, flowy energy. I really pay attention to like what kind of things come into my orbit when I'm in that frequency because alignment. And I pay attention to like who I meet, who's around me, you know what I mean? Those kinds of things. So I was just like, that's pretty cool. Never stayed in contact with him or anything, but like, there you go. It was just a moment, you know what I mean? Passing strangers. And then we ended up walking to like this hotel together. We were looking for something. I forgot what it was. And I was like, I gotta go. And I took one of those like little like horse carriage taxis to the dueling piano place. And then went there. They closed at like 2. And then I was looking for some food. I went to go change my boots because my feet were hurting me. And then I came back in my Jessie Reyes shirt and my flip-flops, and I still had my shorts on. And then I went to go stand in that long-ass line for tacos. And I was talking to some pretty cool people that were behind me. I think they were from New York. And then there was like a fight breaking out and the police came. I was like, fuck this. I got kids to go home to. I'm not about to be here. The police were like, they looked like SWAT. Like I was like, no. And it was just a bunch of like black and brown people out there. It was so fun. But I was like, absolutely not. I'm not about to be here for this. So I just drove home and I was like in my Airbnb with like candle lights on and it was such a great night. That's what I updated my profile picture to. That energy, that day. It was so fun.